CSU Rams football in the bold new era, led by first-year head coach Jim McElwain.
Welcome to the Ram Report with Jim McElwain.
Hands into the 15, cut a field at the 10, to the 5. He's in! Touchdown, Colorado State! And CSU is going to win this thing.
Well, college football season now underway, and what a way to get it started off. Welcome everybody here. We're inside Coe's BMW for the Ram Report with head coach Jim McElwain. I'm your host, Brian Roth, joined by the coach, Jim McElwain. Jim, first off, congratulations. Describe that feeling on the field and, of course, the celebration that spilled into the locker room.
Well, thank you very much. And I guess the thing that really hits you is how excited you get for the kids, the players, the fans, the community of Fort Collins, our university, and it's really for them, and to see their excitement, that was good.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it in the post-game show, but one of your key points of emphasis going into the game is how was your team going to handle adversity? How were they going to handle crisis? And you're down 14-3 late in the second half, yet you find a way to win the game.
Yeah, I think that's the important message. Is it doesn't matter. Don't ever look at the scoreboard. Win this play. That's the key. And don't allow yourself to get caught in the emotional roller coaster that is the game. Worry about what you can control, and that's winning the next event, the next play. And our guys took that to heart, and proud of them.
Well, it was a great atmosphere out there at Sports Authority Field at Mile High for the 84th meeting between Colorado State and Colorado.
CSU Rams football in the bold new era, led by first-year head coach Jim McElwain. And here we go, time to get down to business, and we're underway in the 2012 season. Sophomore from Mullen High School had a little tip. It'll be an attempt of 48. Kick is on its way. It is up, and it is good. Colorado State has the first points here of the afternoon. Play fake. Webb looking to throw. Has all day. Fires end zone. Touchdown. Colorado has their first lead. Webb short drop. Looking right in the end zone. McCullough one-handed catch. And it's a touchdown. This is going to be returnable. Donnell Alexander from his own 5-yard line. Found a crease at the 15, out to the 20, still on his feet, to the 30, 35, and tumbles ahead out to the 38-yard line. So Pete the Greek to kick it away from his own 27-yard line. Snap is good. Buffaloes are coming after it. They do not get to it. And the ball's in the air. Probably coming up on it. Bust the football. It's loose on the turf. Colorado State picks it up. It is a marked punt at the 20-yard line. No touchdown. You cannot advance it. And CSU is going to have it first and 10 on the inside of the 20. Grayson looking to the right. Pump fake. End zone. Has a man wide open. Dominic Vincent. Touchdown!
And you talk about perfect timing. 26 seconds left in a second quarter that was coming apart on you. You're right in this football game when you head to the locker room.
First down and 10. Grayson setting up the screen. Far side. The true freshman hands it. Has some room at the 20. Hands it to the 15. Cut a field at the 10. To the 5. He's in! Touchdown! Colorado State! Joe Hansley, the true freshman from Highlands Ranch High School. And Colorado State has the lead back. Takes the snap. Going to roll out to the right. Looking, fires. Incomplete! Big play. Grayson dumps it off to Alexander to the right side. Has a blocker in front of him. Cut it to the 30, 35, 40. Broken tackle to 45. And down he goes as he got out to the 47. Wind at his back. Snap is good. The kick is up. Has the distance. And it is good. Colorado State has retaken the lead. 4th and 2 from the 39. He'll work from the shotgun. He's going to throw. Rams come. They dump it off. Greer near side. Has it at the 40. He is stopped. He did not get it. Colorado State has come up with the defensive stand, and CSU is going to win this thing.
Again, 22-17, the final score from Denver, and Jim, a couple of plays to take a look at. End of the first half, how important was it for you guys to get a little momentum going into halftime?
Well, I thought that was huge, and one of the things we talked about is making sure that we can create a turnover at some point. Those are things that really determine a game. And obviously, our guys did a great job. I thought our special teams in general, a couple holding calls, which, we'll learn from, that are unacceptable. Yeah. But I thought overall our kicking game was pretty good. Pete did a nice job, and obviously our young kicker came through. And you know what? We tell these guys, just do your job. And in Jared's case, his job was to make field goals, and he made them. So it isn't really a big deal, but that's what's expected.
Another big play in the contest, fourth and really less than a yard late in the game, and your defense is able to come up with a stop.
Just give us a chance. That's it. And again, that's all about living in the now. It's all about playing for that moment and not worrying about anything else. And you know what? I thought our defense, our guys, our coaching staff put a great plan together. And I thought our defense did a really good job of believing. And, it was like, when we went for a fourth down and didn't get it, well, the idea is show confidence in your guys. Yeah. Well, I had confidence our defense was going to play good and confidence that we should have got that first down. So that's all part of it.
Yeah, holding Colorado to only 58 rushing yards in the contest and really almost forcing them to abandon the running game in the second half.
This is something in college football. You have to run the ball to win, and you have to be able to stop the run. And so I was really proud of what they did.
All right, again, 22-17, the final score as Colorado State knocks off Colorado. More to come here on the Ram Report. We'll take you inside that victorious CSU locker room.
What is the premier buying experience at Coe's BMW Center? It's working with one client advisor throughout the entire buying process. It's valuing your time. Whether you have an hour or all day, we'll work around your schedule. It's making the process simple and easy and providing you a great selection of BMWs.
Sales in an hour, service for a lifetime. Coe's BMW Center, a better way to buy a car.
Lease a 2013 BMW X1 X-Drive 28i for $419 a month at Coe's BMW Center.
Up here, there's something that makes the remarkable an inspirational thing.
Taking our work with this out of the lab and putting it into these all over the world.
Chasing tornadoes from the shadow of the Rockies.
A special sensitivity that revolutionized an industry.
All of this in a great Colorado town. It's an exciting place to live and learn!
Colorado State University. Inspiration happens on higher ground.
CSU's annual Diversity Symposium is happening September 18th, 19th, and 20th here at the Laurie Student Center, and the whole community is invited.
At Colorado State University, we have a long-standing commitment to providing a diverse, equitable, and welcoming environment for all people.
Check out diversity.colostate.edu to learn more about this and other diversity events on campus.
When you don't buy Ram football season tickets, you get bored. When you get bored, you help with your kids' fundraiser. When you help with the fundraiser, you get left behind. When you get left behind, you have to find new friends. When you find new friends, you try to fit in. And when you try to fit in, you breakdance. Don't breakdance. Buy your season tickets today. Go to csurams.com or call 1-800-491-RAMS.
Welcome back inside Coe's BMW up here in Loveland, and welcome back to the Ram Report with head coach Jim McElwain. Brian Roth back with you again. Colorado State getting an outstanding win on Saturday over the Colorado Buffaloes. We're going to take you inside that victorious locker room here in a moment. But one of the things I noticed, I was watching your team celebrate on the field. I was kind of trying to pick out some of the seniors, and you have to feel elated for those guys.
Well, those are guys that when we first stepped in that meeting room, the one thing that we talked about was, look, our seniors, we deserve, and this team deserves, to push them out and to make sure that they understand how important they are to the success of the organization. And for those guys to go through a run that hadn't been real successful, man, it was great to see those guys' face, and because they've actually put in and they have invested in this process. And without great senior leadership, you struggle.
Yeah. And what a celebration it was inside that victorious Ram locker room.
CSU Rams football in a bold new era led by first-year head coach Jim McElwain. Grayson looking to the right, pump fake, end zone, has a man wide open, Dominic Vincent, touchdown, Colorado State.
I was excited. I was excited about it. We figured, when we were going empty, they were going cover zero every time we went empty. So we figured we could get them on the burner right there, fake a screen, and have those guys come up, go for the screen, and just slip them and go for it.
Line again, Jones running left side, ran into Max Morgan once again.
We just had to make sure we was calling out our calls and communicating. He just reinforced the stuff that we already knew in practice. So we just came out there, had to communicate better, and just continue to play hard and fast.
To the 5, he's in. Touchdown, Colorado State!
Hey, I don't even know, if I expected us to do as well as we did. We got to work on the run game, sticking on our blocks, pass protection. I really wanted to go over there and thank everybody for showing up, because it was, they didn't have to be here, and I really thought it was important for us to express our thanks for them being there. So that's what I was over there doing.
Oh yeah, it definitely means a lot. Last 4 years we haven't won at Vesco. It's just a great feeling, man. It means a lot, to come out here and win here at VCU.
It's a huge win for us, and Coach Mack, it's a huge win for him. No coach in CSU history has ever beat CU in their first game. So knowing that, that brings more confidence out in us that we got this coach here and he's with us.
First thing I want you to know is how proud I am of you. I'm proud that you believe.
As long as we believe in each other, they believed in us, we're going to be able to pull it out. So that's what we did, and we moved all our sprints we running for conditioning, all that stuff going to pay off in the fourth quarter, and that's what happened.
Fight with all your might, fight on you stalwart Rams, you fight, go Rams!
Well, again, what a great atmosphere inside that victorious Ram locker room. And Jim, I know you're happy to get that win, but there's always stuff to work on between week 1 and week number 2. What were some of the key areas that you might need to improve on?
Well, our execution, number 1, the attention to the detail of what needs to get done. Our guys will see we left a ton of offense out on the field after you watch this film, and yet, they hung in there, and they made some plays when they had to make plays, but we by no means are anywhere near where we need to be a great football team, and our guys will realize that. I think be excited about be happy about the outcome, but we've got a long ways to go, and we did not play a very good football game.
I know we mentioned that Colorado kind of abandoned that running game. You struggled running the football in the first half, but you didn't abandon the running game, and it improved as the game went along.
I thought, part of it is, and part of our mantra is to win the fourth quarter and learn how to finish. Just keep hanging in there, keep pushing, keep fighting. And I thought, really our conditioning, Coach Kent, Rashad Harris, what they did with our guys, and I really thought our conditioning, in the end, our guys were still fresh, and they were still playing hard.
Again, the Rams victorious. They go to 1-0, and Coach Jim McElwain becomes the first CSU coach to win his coaching debut at Colorado State in 42 years. You have to go all the way back to 19. It's something that even Sonny Lubick didn't get done. And, of course, we all think the world of Coach Sonny Lubick. All right, we'll take a timeout. Plenty more to come here from Coes BMW as we'll bring it back here to the Ram Report with head coach Jim McElwain.
CSU Athletics is on the rise. We got new leadership
and a new commitment.
We're making the investment in excellence.
Now we need you to invest in us.
Together we rise, 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 together we rise.
Ram fans from all over the nation are joining the Ram Club.
Ram Club members are part of my team.
Give us the edge we need by joining the Ram Club today.
And together we rise.
43,000 CSU Ram alums call Denver home. Now it's easier for Denver Ram fans to stay connected with CSU. CSU is proud to announce the new Colorado State University Denver Center, where Ram alums will feel at home. It's a place to make professional connections, enjoy events with other alumni, and even show your Ram pride with a wide selection of CSU fan gear. Stay connected with CSU, the CSU Denver Center at 17th and Glenarm. Learn more at rams5280.colostate.edu.
CSU's annual Diversity Symposium is happening September 18th, 19th, and 20th here at the Laurie Student Center, and the whole community is invited.
At Colorado State University, we have a long-standing commitment to providing a diverse, equitable, and welcoming environment for all people.
Check out diversity.colostate.edu to learn more about this and other diversity events on campus.
What is the premier buying experience at Coe's BMW Center? It's working with one client advisor throughout the entire buying process. It's valuing your time. Whether you have an hour or all day, we'll work around your schedule. It's making the process simple and easy and providing you a great selection of BMWs.
Sales in an hour, service for a lifetime. Coe's BMW Center, a better way to buy a car.
Lease a 2013 BMW X1 xDrive 28i for $419 a month at Coe's BMW Center.
Welcome back here to the Ram Report with CSU football coach Jim McElwain. We're back inside Coe's BMW as Colorado State on the heels of that big victory over the University of Colorado. Brian Roth back with you along with the coach Jim McElwain. And Jim, you know that CU-CSU rivalry, it's always fun, and there's always a lot of fun events leading up to it, and then of course the game kind of culminates everything.
I think, you know, what makes college football what it is, what's great, our rivalries, the pageantry that goes along with it. I think, you know, playing these guys, the two state schools, I think there's nothing that can be lost. I think this is great for the state of Colorado. It's great for sports in Colorado in general. And I think it's really good for high school football in Colorado. And, you know, those are all things I think, you know, are really important. And you know, playing it in Denver, we have 45,000 alums right there that live right there. And I think that us taking our brand, our school, our city, to them is kind of cool.
Yep. Of course, Denver was the epicenter of college football here this past weekend, and Alana Curtis has more.
With its big hits, wild fans, and storied traditions, the Rocky Mountain Showdown is one of college football's biggest rivalries.
There's Woke, first down and more into Buffalo territory.
It was just a dream come true. It was nice. The stadium is just incredible. The environment, just, you know, the fans going nuts, and splitting the sea of black and gold and green and gold with the 70,000 people is just, you know, unmatched.
The Rocky Mountain Showdown gives the Rams a chance to play on Colorado's biggest stage, but it also gives CSU a chance to reconnect with alumni and friends all the way down in Denver.
We need your help, and together we're going to make Colorado State the best university in the state of Colorado.
The day before the showdown, Ram fans and alumni took over Skyline Park on 16th and Arapahoe for the Ram Rally.
My office is not too far from Coach McElwain's, and it seems like after every discussion, I want to get on that field and play for that guy.
Events like this, in locations like this, where we can, you know, move campus, so to speak, down here to downtown Denver is really a neat thing.
Like just walking down 16th Street Mall and hearing the band play the theme song and just the anthem is so cool just to see that in general.
Though it seems like CSU alumni might prefer bike trails over busy streets, thousands of former Rams are calling Denver home.
Having the showdown in Denver puts it on this stage that's at the very center of the state. And you got to remember, we have 43,000 alums in the 7-county Denver metro area. That is a lot of people who want to wear their green and gold and want to support the Rams.
It's very, you know, bone chilling. I mean, it's. I was talking to some gentlemen that they graduated in the early '90s, and they could not be more excited for the game tomorrow and just for the new direction that the CSU athletics is heading in.
What Ram sports and the showdown and following these teams through the seasons provides is it's a chance for alumni to continue connecting with the university. And it also provides a chance for CSU to spread the word about not only whatever success is happening on the field, but all the successes that are happening on campus.
And after surviving the Denver Broncos' final roster cuts this weekend, former CSU quarterback Caleb Haney is just one more CSU alum who can now call Denver home.
Yeah, it's good to be back in Denver. It's good to be back around some Colorado State people, and you know, all there is good people at Colorado State. So it's always fun to get around some fellow Rammies.
Go Rams!
Thank you to Alana Curtis for that. So the Rams now 1-0 in the season, and time to move on to week 2. The home opener coming up on Saturday against North Dakota State.
Right, and the one thing that I really spoke to our guys about was, at the end of the day, this was one game. It was one win. And this opponent that we're playing up here at Hughes Stadium this weekend is, last time I checked, it was us being Alabama and them. We're the 2 Division I national champions. Yeah. And North Dakota State's coming into town as a team that has beaten a Division 1A opponent all of the last 5 years that they've played. And, that tells you a lot about their program. So we've got a huge task ahead of us.
I know your coaching staff, you understand about that huge task. Do you have to drill it into your players' mind a little bit, because sometimes they get tunnel vision and see Division I AA?
That's right. That's exactly right. And having been in Division I AA and having beaten some 1A teams, I understand how excited that school will be to come here and play us. But our guys, the important thing is now is let's learn from all the mistakes that we made in this last game, and let's get better. And guys, that game's over. Yeah. So forget about it, and let's move on.
All right. Well, one final congratulations on the CU win, and we'll talk to you again coming up next week.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
As the head coach at Colorado State Ram football, Jim McElwain will take a timeout. We'll shift gears, talk some CSU Ram volleyball with Tom Hilbert. Stay with us here on the Ram Report.
What is the premier buying experience at Coe's BMW Center? It's working with one client advisor throughout the entire buying process. It's valuing your time. Whether you have an hour or all day, we'll work around your schedule. It's making the process simple and easy and providing you a great selection of BMWs.
Sales in an hour, service for a lifetime. Coe's BMW Center, a better way to buy a car.
Lease a 2013 BMW X1 xDrive 28i for $419 a month at Coe's BMW Center.
In 1862, President Abraham Lincoln signed Senator Justin Morrill's Land Grant Act, founded on the uniquely American idea that any individual with the motivation and talent to earn a university education should have the opportunity to do so. Today at CSU, we're proud to carry on that commitment by providing access to excellence at one of our nation's finest research universities. On behalf of your land-grant university, Colorado State University, please join me in celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Morrill Act.
Ram fans, the bold new era of Ram football is here. Tickets for the 2012 Colorado State football season are now on sale. Contact the Ram ticket office at 1-800-491-RAMS or visit us online at csurams.com.
Up here, there's something that makes the remarkable an inspirational thing.
Taking our work with this out of the lab and putting it into these all over the world.
Chasing tornadoes from the shadow of the Rockies.
A special sensitivity that revolutionized an industry.
All of this in a great Colorado town. It's an exciting place to live and learn!
Colorado State University. Inspiration happens on higher ground.
Welcome back inside Coe's BMW as the Ram Report continues. Brian Roth back with you, and as advertised, joined by CSU volleyball coach Tom Hilbert. And Tom, I know kind of an up and down start to the season. Let's start with the first 3 matches in your tournament at Moby Arena. And boy, what a way to start off the season. You guys go 3-0. Not only that, but you sweep each of the 3 matches.
Yeah, and it was a good field. You know, the University of Virginia has a new coach who used to be the Penn State assistant. They have a couple of very talented kids, and we opened with them. Had a great crowd, by the way. You know, probably close to 4,000 for that game. And then we beat Denver, who is Jesse Mahoney, my former assistant, is doing a good job there, and then the Rhode Island Rams. So it was a good event, great, very well attended, a lot of fun, and our team played well.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that crowd on the opening night against Virginia on that Friday, because that's one of your main weapons when you play at home. That is such a home court advantage.
It is, and you know, every team that comes in there who has not been there before, and this year it was Virginia, says this is the perfect venue for volleyball. It's not so big that you get lost, but it's small enough that it's intimate. We get an audience, you know, and we had 4,000 and a huge student turnout. the Ram Ruckus group, which is this new student group, really came out in force, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and Moby Arena is one of those type of arenas. You get 4,000 people in Moby Arena, it feels like 7,000 people in another arena, no question about that. Jesse Mahoney, obviously a longtime assistant coach with you, got the head job at the University of Denver. Was it strange seeing him on the opposite sideline?
Well, we played him in some off-season scrimmages, so it's not that strange because I see him a lot. But he is good, and he did some good things with that team under some difficult circumstances. They had some injuries that really hurt some of their starters, and they still had a nice showing and won 2 of the 3 matches.
I know you felt good about what you guys did in that opening weekend, but I know you knew that you were going to Wichita, and it was going to be a very good field.
Yeah, it was. And you know, the one match that I felt like we needed to be very well prepared for was Wichita State, because they are so fast and they're so functional and they're great at home. Their home environment's just like ours. And we just weren't ready. And I think I kind of fault myself a little bit because I don't think we got our team prepared the way we needed to. And then we turned around the next night and played a great match against the number 16 team in the country, Tennessee, and had a chance to win set 3 and had a chance to win set 5. Didn't do it at the end of the games. And you know, everybody in every sport knows you got to be good at the end of a game. And then we turn around and play BYU, and BYU has this kid named Jennifer Hampson who is literally one of the best players in the United States, and that shocked our team. Yeah. And we're starting to get a little bit fatigued at that point too.
Was it fun to play BYU again? A little bit of an absence since they have left the Mountain West Conference?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little fun.
You know them well.
I know them well. Probably 2 or 3 common players from the last time we played them in 2009, but it wasn't fun when they're, you know, laying it to us.
Sure, no question about that. You know, I was following the Wichita State match on Thursday night, and what do you attribute that first set in the match there? Because you lost 25-12, and I was shocked. I thought it was a misprint when I saw it.
It was real, and we just came out, and we all weekend long we had some serve-receive issues, and we weren't able to recover from them. And you know, there's a certain point where the score gap gets so big that your team just sort of stops playing. And so we subbed a lot. We put some people in and let our starters rest, and knowing that the outcome of that game was probably going to be what it was, then came back and won the next set and gathered ourselves and played a little better.
So you are now sitting at 3-3. What'd you tell the kids after the BYU match? Obviously you didn't win a match down there, right. But did you have to give them a pep talk? Were they down? Were their spirits still high?
They're very down, because this group of players, I mean, it's been a long time. I think 2007 was the last time we lost 3 matches in a row. So they're not quite understanding what to do. And really the answer is you just go try to get better. You know what I mean? It's winning or losing these matches is not going to impact our Mountain West Conference run at all. And that's what we have to do, is win the Mountain West Conference.
Yeah, Pepperdine coming up on Friday.
Pepperdine, great match against a team with a great volleyball tradition. That'll be Friday night at 7 o'clock in Moby, and it'll be fun.
Yep, need a big crowd for that one. All right, Tom, bounce back coming up next week.
Thanks.
Okay, that's the head volleyball coach at Colorado State, Tom Hilbert. That's going to wrap up our program here tonight on the Ram Report. For Jim McElwain and Tom Hilbert, I'm Brian Roth saying so long, and we'll see you next time here on the Ram Report.